Let's make creamy Italian sausage soup. First, let's gather all of our ingredients so they're ready to just dump and go as we get to those steps. To start off, let's put aside 1 to 2 pounds of Italian sausage that's ground up. Then grab 10.75 ounces of pureed tomatoes, 1 cup of chicken broth, 14.5 ounces of petite diced tomatoes. For seasonings, you're going to need 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 1.5 teaspoons Italian seasoning, 1/4 teaspoon salt, and 1/8 of a teaspoon pepper. Feel free to mix all of those up because they go in at the same time. Next, grab 6 ounces of cream cheese softened, 2 tablespoons of butter, roughly chop up 1 onion, then set aside 1 1/4 cups of heavy whipping cream and 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. In a large pot over medium-high heat, add in your butter and let it melt. Then add in your onion and mix it around till it's nicely coated in the butter. You're going to want to cook this for about 2 to 3 minutes until it's softened. After those 2 to 3 minutes, when the onions are nice and soft, you're going to add in your Italian sausage. You can use mild, sweet, or hot sausage. It's up to you. Once you add it into the pot, you're just going to break it down into small bits or chunks to whatever size you want, but you want to make sure that it's broken apart into pieces. I didn't have ground sausage, so I had to make do with sausage links and remove the casings. Once all of the sausage is broken up, just mix it all in with the onions, get those evenly incorporated with one another, and then you're going to want to cook it until the sausage is browned, and you're going to want to stir it occasionally every so often just to make sure all of it is getting browned and it's browning evenly. I usually do every couple minutes through this process. If you're in a little bit of a rush, a nice little trick is putting the lid on as well. So just cook it until browned. Once the sausage is browned, you're going to want to stir it up one more time. We're not going to drain out the grease that has built up with the butter and the sausage cooking. If you want to, that's fine, just dip a paper towel in there. And now we're going to add in our cream cheese, all of our seasonings. Then we're going to add the chicken broth, the petite diced tomatoes, and lastly, pour in the pureed tomatoes as well. Once you have all of those ingredients added into the pot, break up the cream cheese a little bit. If you want to, you could always cube it prior to adding it to the pot, up to you. And then you're just going to want to stir everything together to get it evenly incorporated and mixed up so it all looks like one soup, right? Instead of having multiple different components all over the place. So get it nicely incorporated together, and then after that we're going to reduce the stove to medium heat from the medium high heat that we've been having it on. Cover the pot and then let it simmer for about 12 minutes. During this 12 minutes, make sure to also stir it occasionally as well, maybe about every 2 to 3 minutes, just to make sure it's okay. You want to make sure to be stirring in between those 12 minutes, just to make sure that the bottom isn't burning and that everything is cooking evenly as well. It's okay if the soup is brought to a boil at this point. We kind of want that to happen, and just trust the process while you're doing this. So once those 12 minutes are up, we're going to remove the lid and set it aside. Give the soup a nice little stir. And as you can see, there is going to be some grease on the top. Just stir it up. You can remove it later. And then we're going to add in our grated Parmesan cheese, along with our heavy whipping cream. Make sure to get as much of that cream as possible. It tends to stick to my measuring cup. I'm not sure why. Probably because it's cream. But I would love if it just poured in all of it. But anyway, so after that, you're going to stir it all up. It's going to become a lighter pinkish color. And after that, you're going to allow the soup to cook uncovered for 3 minutes. During those 3 minutes, make sure to be stirring occasionally also. After those 3 minutes are done, give your soup one last stir, and then turn off the heat of the stove and put the pot to a colder burner just to let it start cooling down enough to eat. And then there you go, it's all done. I would scoop it up into a bowl, top it with some parsley and more Parmesan cheese, and eat it with some nice toasted bread. And this was the finished product. It's absolutely delicious. It's one of our favorite soups to have in the colder season. If you try it, please let me know what you think in the comments, like, and subscribe for more recipes.